The fourth round of UN-led peace talks on Syria are underway in Geneva with the hope for a political solution somewhere over the rainbow. The UN Special Envoy for Syria, Staffan De Mistura, has been meeting with the Syrian government delegation, implacable as ever, on the future of President Bashar al-Assad.
Am I expecting a breakthrough? No, I'm not expecting a breakthrough, but I'm expecting and determined for keeping a very proactive momentum.
Russian Foreign Secretary Sergei Lavrov, in an attempt to create an atmosphere of goodwill, called on Syrian warplanes to refrain from missions during the, at best, fragile ceasefire. That Russia has to make such a declaration during a ceasefire speaks volumes about the seriousness of the truce and the respect for the current peace talks. Russian intervention and American absence has turned the tide in Assad's favour. And in the words of new UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, peace is only possible when none of the parties to the conflict think they can win. The diplomatic dice are held by Iran, Turkey and Russia. The three have held 2 meetings in Astana, Kazakhstan. De Mistura's old-school diplomacy is looking jaded. He had to fight hard to keep the UN's grip on the peace talks after Russia moved to take charge. The 3 previous peace talks in Geneva have achieved nothing, and last year De Mistura broke up the talks after 2 barren sessions with the Syrian government delegation. Since then, eastern Aleppo is back in government hands, and those on the ground say the rebel forces are in disarray, with Assad now believing he can win the war. He's far from regaining control of the whole country, but with the backing of Iranian-supported militia and Russian air power, he's in a much stronger position, and calls for him to leave office are growing dimmer by the day. Turkey, formerly the most vociferous anti-Assad voice, has changed its tune and is now cooperating with Russia in Syria and focusing its efforts on preventing the Kurds from gaining territory in northern Syria. The new US administration has been almost silent on Syria, except to end military support to the Syrian opposition.
So there have been some developments that it's own responsibility for death.